Want to bring you some breaking news here at 4:30 in case you're just now joining us. Karmelo Anthony, the teenage suspect in that deadly Frisco stabbing at the track meet, just walked out of the Collin County Jail minutes ago. Today, a Collin County judge reduced the bond for the 17-year-old from $1 million down to $250,000. Anthony will have to wear an ankle monitor from here on. He'll be on supervised house arrest and can only leave the house with the approval from the court. He has to stay off social media as well, and he cannot contact the victim's family.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As you guys know, Karmelo Anthony, a student at Frisco Centennial High School, has been the talk of the month of April because of the stabbing that occurred at a district championship meet, Austin Metcalf, okay? And we all know that there was a confrontation allegedly started by the Metcalf brothers. They put their hands on him. He told them not to do so. They were trying to get him to move from their seat, and if he did not agree to do that, then, you know, like I said, he said, hey, listen, I'm going to go ahead on and show you what's up. They proceeded to do so, and Mr. Metcalf was stabbed to death by Karmelo Anthony. Now, what has happened subsequently is that we've seen almost a racial divide in the country. Now, we have most whites on the side of Austin Metcalf that I can see, although you do have some whites who agree, okay, that basically he has the right to defend himself. However, on the other side, we also have some blacks that feel some sort of way, okay? And it's more than what you think. They want Karmelo Anthony to get life in prison. And I want to play, okay, this pastor by the name of Jordan Wells out of Fort Lauderdale, what he's been saying about Karmelo Anthony.
Black activist judge just released Karmelo Anthony on a lower bond, which he did not deserve a lower bond. The bond was what it should have been for the type of crime he did. When you commit murder, you have you've always had a high bail. But because she's black, he's a kid, he's 17, and she's black, and she's an activist judge, she decided that she was going to what I mean by activist is she put her personal opinion and then just look at the crime. Because if she just looked at the crime and took the race issue out of it, which is my problem with everybody who's talking about this case, is if this was a white on white person, or if this was a white person doing it to a black person, we wouldn't even be having these conversations. It would be a black and white closed door thing. But because race has been injected into this, and this country has become racially toxic, this is what happened. So this activist judge released him on a $250,000 bond. It's ridiculous.
Now, as you know, Karmelo Anthony's family raised over $400,000, all right? Now, they're upset that the judge, Angela Tucker, who's an African-American, lowered the bond from $1 million to $250,000, and in that, Karmelo Anthony raised almost $412,000. But look at what he's saying next.
Apparently, Karmelo Anthony's family, right, are using the $400,000 they raised, and one of the things they're going to buy after they lowered the bond is they're going to buy them a new house because of the threats they're getting. So they have to buy a new house. I don't know when y'all black people are going to ever learn, and you people on the left, especially the black community. George Floyd people did the same thing, but we don't care enough. We're used to abuse. We're used to being used, right? The George Floyd family people did the same thing. The people that raised money for George Floyd, BLM, that scam that nobody but the black will talk about, that stole all your money and ran off with it and disappeared and bought the mansions with it, right? Just we do the same thing. It's called insanity. And now they're going to use that money to live lavishly off of the people who raised it for him. It's exactly what black people do. It's exactly what people in our community do, and it's a shame.
Now he's saying that, oh, they're going to use the money to buy a new house. And let me just say this. As you guys know, I vote Republican. I have voted Republican. I supported Donald Trump in 2016, 2020, 2024. But as you guys know, your boy O'Shea is still what? Black. F being a Republican today. All right. I am in the support of this young man. All right? I'm in the support of the young man. Why? Because the young man was not bothering anybody. And we can't get away from that. We can deal with, well, it's illegal for him to have a knife, okay? He shouldn't have had a knife on the premises. Okay, if you want to say that, well, if he had a knife on the premises and he was just stabbing people for no reason, then you would have an argument. But because people put their hands on him and they was threatening him, he wasn't bothering them. He was minding his business. He was not there to attack anybody. It wasn't no YN type stuff. According to his father, he is a 4.0 student, and from what I understand about Frisco, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas, blacks are not really liked well that much, let folks tell it. So we're not even there, and again, I'm not, I don't want to disrespect Mr. Austin Metcalf's family. I'm pretty sure he was a well young man, loved young man by the people who knew him. I get it. But at the end of the day, I hate to see when you have these black conservatives, they will do anything to be against blacks. Oh, so the black community decided to raise some money. What are they gonna say then? Well, you know what? You can't get these blacks to support no other way. The only way they'll raise some money is to do this. Well, here's what I want to tell you. This is the first time that I have ever seen blacks come to the table and raise some money for something like this. It's the first time. It's the first time. And you know what? I think that it's great, okay? Because every group supports their own people, right or wrong. White people do it, Asians do it, every community does it, and you want the blacks to call it like it is and then be against each other while every group supports each other. Hell no. No, 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 no. That young man got the right to a trial. His people is supporting him. The judge lowered his bond. Yes, now we're talking about the equality that a lot of the whites got, and y'all don't like to see it, and a lot of blacks don't like to see it. See, a lot of blacks want the whites to have all the advantages, even if it hurts them. Because if it was his son, if it was his daughter, he wouldn't be talking like that. Oh, no, see, it's wrong. No, you will want mercy for your child. You will want your child to have the ability to get off like any other community's kid would, okay? This young man was not bothering anybody. His intention was not there to start a fight. And that's what you can't get around. If you want to have him with the possession of a knife and charge him with that, okay, let's charge him with that. Sure, he had a knife, he shouldn't have had it. But as far as charging him with murder, he was not, I don't think, that wasn't his intention. And he gave the guy a warning, period. And I hate to see other blacks out there trying to give an excuse coming down on blacks so that you can't have nothing and let white people and other groups continue to go ahead and practice their nepotism. And then get mad when black people try to do the same thing that we should have been doing for years. This is a step in the right direction. Every other community does this. And in this case, this young man, I believe, has a pretty good argument. I've seen cases where you see folks from other communities do things and they folks support them no matter what. No matter what. If you even talk about it, they'll get you fired. And these folks talk about they love black people. You want to be white. And you're going to go over there and they not going to respect you. Like the guy that I'm showing them right now, whenever you go around talking like that, nobody respects you. I'm here to let you know. If you think that black people or white folks respect this stuff, you are insane. You are ridiculously insane. You going around talking about your own community like that. When the black community then came around and raised a lot of money, getting they people on, getting they folks out, I think that's great, okay? And so many folks try to be black conservative so much instead of trying to conserve being black first. Conserve being an African-American, being FBA. That's our conservation, which is we got to stick through our people. We need to support our people because everybody else support their people. This young man, I can see if he was out there doing drive-bys and just robbing the white folks and all that, he was not doing that. He deserved our support. And all of y'all who think otherwise, if it was you in this situation, you would want somebody to come to your defense. And damn it, I'm proud of the black community. I'm happy for y'all. I don't care if the Republicans don't like it. I don't care if MAGA don't like it. We are black before we do anything else. Before we talk about religion, before we talk about politics, our first goal should be supporting our community first and overall. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, J. Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.